Hello, this is Jordan Bishop for CS313 for my individual new technology research presentation. For this presentation, I wanted to do something that I didn't know much about and hadn't any experience with, and I came across Grunt to me and something that I would use in the future. And I searched it, and it sounds like it's a great tool. A lot of people like it, and the first thing I wanted to talk about is what is Grunt exactly? So, Grunt was created basically to make our lives easier in the web development and software development world. Grunt helps automating tasks like minification, compilation, and linting, etc. Basically, after a Grunt file is configured, this task runner can save you a lot of time with very little effort. There are some pros and cons. Specifically, there's quite a few task runner type tools out there that do similar things to Grunt, and most of the time it depends on and what language you're using as per what automation task running tool you'll use. So it was a little difficult to research and compare one or more of the task runners because they use different languages and different processes. So as far as a strength for Grunt, obviously there's the automation and the time savings that it provides by doing those tasks automatically that we need done. As far as a disadvantage is that just with the constant technical environment changing, the Grunt files can become outdated. And if you're not sure how to configure it, that can pose a little bit of a time delay and some problems and headache in getting the file configured. So most of the time people love to use Grunt. It's quite popular. It's actually downloaded some days as much as 30,000 times, which is quite a bit. You shouldn't use Grunt when you're going to have plugin issues. If you know where you're working has some plugin problems where they don't allow certain plugins, or you're using certain browsers specifically, because Grunt needs plugins to run. And another time you shouldn't use Grunt is when you can do something manually in just a simple fashion, just for the sake of not using it. As far as how does this technology relate to CS313, it's not very applicable with the coursework that we've done, since it's purely created for JavaScript. Now, you can have JavaScript intermingle with the technologies we've learned up to date, but for the sake of the class, it's currently not applicable. But if you were to create a site with Java, which we've learned in this class, and want the functionality that Grunt approves, then your best bet would be to use a tool called Ant, A-N-T, and provide some similar services to Grunt. So I had a good time researching and figuring out this Grunt file, this tool. I learned a lot, looking forward to using it, and had a good experience with this. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and thank you for listening. Bye-bye.